Alright, well, try to pull my guns.
Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going play action. Throwing deep right away. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Oh, baby. This stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock. But that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They're going to try and throw it here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot.
Oh,
Everyone naps him 33 yards.
here we fucking go, bro.
Now right there, that's what you want to see.
Here we fucking go.
Connect on a big shot and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he works his way for
Ball ain't coming out, of course not.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Going from the gun here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that was a great fly through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
To the air on 3rd and long.
Picked it up beautifully.
Yes. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
He gets that again, I swear to God. All right. All right, bro.
This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All set now, 1st and 10. They're going to throw out of the gun. All the way left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright.
Damn.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. He fields it from the 8.
Oh.
Making some
Oh,
progress here.
fuck.
And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Peyton Wilson.
There's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
Come on.
They're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
In the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but
Fuck,
a
that's
defensive
that,
play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Oh, woo.
It's in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Got ready.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Just bad coverage.
Throwing from the gun.
Oh, really? All right.
He's on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time.
Really?
And that forces them to 4th and goal. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They're going to throw for it on 4th.
Why do you...
And it is caught
Yeah,
in the end zone.
whatever.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give
Oh,
it to
my
him
God. This
inside.
blocking is terrible.
Not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 18
Alright.
yards out of it and a new set of downs. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle.
Just throw it to a crowd.
This down to the
That's fine.
47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now to the running back. Robbed by the first guy. He
Oh,
missed
fumble.
on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan.
Oh my God, yeah.
At the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. It's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They'll try and punch it in. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Takes before a ride for 3 yards. We won't.
20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a wide open for you.
Here's second and goal from the 6. Back to throw now. Looking to his running back. Incomplete. Snap play's going to bring up third down. Even with the pick on that last drive, Carter, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there could be more interceptions.
From the gun on third down. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown.
What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that shit?
McPherson on to try the extra point.
What the fuck is that shit?
Good on the extra point attempt.
Oh, boy, boy,
Bengals
boy.
took the lead in half. It's down to 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20 in the landing zone and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. He doesn't get a chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield strike all the way down to the opposing 42. They strike for 23 yards. And the Steelers have a first down. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go now.
First down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Pass caught at the 9-yard line. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Kicking inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers throw their early lead to 13. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just
not gonna
beyond
fumble.
the 20.
Okay. Cool.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking right, and he finds
3
it.
niggas right there.
To a stop up at say the 34-yard line there. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
34-yard line.
Now looking to throw.
Big. Oh.
Left side as it ends up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Back him up.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
He caught that. Dog.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket.
It's too small.
On the move, past the 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bravo 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's a throw. McMillan
Drop a pass, please.
They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. The stop is made just a yard shy in that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Here on
Oh, he's in the backfield.
The Bengals make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bengals 14. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Give up the gut to Bigsby. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And the Steelers
Taps it
quick to the receiver coming across. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
He's taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Okay, ready?
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
They'll throw it. On the move, hit it right. Complete out to the
Good job.
And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just
Wrong
waiting for
button.
a throw to develop?
Oh, fucking button.
He did a terrific job finding that out.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3.
God damn it.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
3rd and long for him here. Comes into the hands of Fryermuth. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
In the red zone on 1st. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
Oh, God, shit.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More from Paycor Stadium on the other side. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. It's in the air here. Headed out right. He takes
Hey,
it and
bro.
takes off. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He's going to throw it. It's his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2.
Nope. Oh my God. All right. All right, bro. All right, bro. Do the right fucking team. Do the right fucking team. Everything myself.
And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Wow.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7.
Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball. And nobody's gonna get the ball. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my fucking God.
They're on the kick return.
Defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sideline can be an
Unbelievable,
offensive
dog.
player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Rolling from the gun here.
Hey, TJ, get his ass.
Complete out to the right side.
Jesus
We'll
Christ.
have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Big shot to begin the drive has them up beyond the 40. Rolling from the gun.
What the hell was that?
He was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Nobody can get to it.
Finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Let's play now. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one is incomplete.
Oh, catch that shit, boy. I lost my fucking mind.
That was Tannero McMillan he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long.
Look at that. Thank you.
Getting ugly early. Intercepted again.
Fuck.
The Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and have a 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And he has a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Bengals 21.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6.
Damn.
Second off just beyond their own 20. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He completes gets it in traffic. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. He'll work against the blitz. He's going to loft one deep to the left.
Oh, wow, he picked it. Interesting.
And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come
Okay.
through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've helped them get this early lead, Bronk, and they are just continuing to do their part to try to push the game further out of reach.
Yep, stepping on the gas. That's twice in a row now. Interceptions the last two drives. Now this offense has an opportunity to continue to build momentum, build on this lead.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. 8 seconds now. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down. He'll throw it. And this one is incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds.
Oh, my God.
Our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the gun, it's again to Bixby. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin.
I don't know if we have penalties that shit, dog.
You're right, airs it out down the sideline. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit.
1979 Broncos.
Pass play on first and 10. Chase Statue is right. Oh, he gets
Right,
a zero.
quarterback. Get the ball, get the ball, get the ball, get the ball.
And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Oh.
They thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing. One bounce and change another direction. Instead,
Man,
they're going to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Escapes the pocket.
Somebody's gotta get there, bro.
Oh, he was on the move.
Jesus.
So was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
On the set. Here we go.
Pass play coming here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Tenoroll McMillan that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
Holy bitch.
The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pass taken in by Fryerview. And the big play is finally put to an end.
We often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return to the front,
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. From the red zone now. Brought in. Close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Okay, ready?
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now out of the shotgun.
God damn it, get there.
Incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Throw here, third down.
Thank you. Shit.
And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, first and 10.
Ah, stay on your feet, bro.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it to him right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Now Boswell on to send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive.
Hey, bro.
It's another interception. And the Steelers take over. Not an interception by the reigning defensive player of the year. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. One after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead.
Bengals
Boswell on to send this away.
Kicking off for Pittsburgh.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go. 18, right. Half the 60. Half the 60. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. Who's going to throw? He takes it himself.
That's so fucking slow.
And he's going to be hit. Center
Jesus
for a
Christ.
gain of 1, 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
Throwing on second. Look at that power. Deep left side. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here we go. Set.
They'll air it out on third.
Hey. Oh my God.
Man, this is McMillan. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Makes a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down
All set to go now from the 35.
and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10.
Thank you.
No,
Fuck.
yet again. Picked up by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
Hey, I can't.
Well, we all remember that
If I don't complain, the game.
interception into a touchdown. And now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that every
Hey, if I don't complain, dog, then am I doing it right if I don't complain, dog?
that often leads to huge results for your team.
Near to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal.
That shit crazy though, bro.
Gotta be pretty good active. Gotta be pretty good.
Fuck this game, real talk.
That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by him.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers. Interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Touch the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Sack, bro.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception.
Oh, got my ass. Oh,
That's McMillan with
fuck.
a catch out left. He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down. To throw.
Thank you. Fucking sack.
They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Looking to throw here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long for him here.
Give me that. Thank you.
Brother, it's another interception. The rookie out of UCLA has it. And the Steelers have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. It really is about time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out.
Oh, I didn't mean this.
And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Ready?
From the red zone on first. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. You're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Another carry forward. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth. 5 DBs out there for the Steelers, third down.
Boy.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. And up now out of gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force and the defense wins out. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes from the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
To the air on third and long.
Overthrow.
Going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Second down pass play coming. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there. And then it's to the yards.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Oh, my. Low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Come on.
Up the middle they go with Bixby.
Ooh, bitch.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Makes the grab and bounds left side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Steelers have a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. They get there to take him against the line. This is 2nd and 4.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready, ready?
Gary here for Bixby. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Ready?
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Came out wide. His defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th down. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. First call here coming from the shotgun. He's the long back on the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Rocco leading. Go.
They're throwing it.
Nope.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Rolling from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Fights his way through a tackle. And those running lanes are closing up fast start thing. He's held to just a yard. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.